Morning mga Pops, this is Miko of Fusebox and Papis Guitar. Today is maintenance day, and the question about locking tuners. So I'll be working on my Ormsby HypeGTR. You can check these guitars out, Guitar Pusher. I'll just leave the link down so you can check it out. So the things that we'll be using for this maintenance from Music Nomad. So I'll be using a guitar detailer, F1 oil, fret polish, and tune it, and these special fret protectors, also from Music Nomad. And I'll be using 2 towels. One towel for the finish of the body, and one towel for the frets. Why is that? Because there are 2 types of chemicals that they should not mix. It will ruin a guitar. And it's also just a habit of mine to keep things separate. It makes things neater. So let's begin. First off, before we clean the guitar, we have to take off the old strings. So I'm gonna use my favorite Black & Decker with the attachment. It's a must if you can find these. So if you have a drill, just put it in. So first thing, we take out the strings. Oops, wrong way. Let's put everything in the middle. So it will just be easy to take off. So while all the strings are lined up in the middle, then you unfasten the locks under. Loosen them so you can pull the strings one by one. There you go. Oh, this is a fret wedge from Groove here. You can also check this out in Guitar Pusher. So get the strings out, pull it out. So for safety, you roll the strings together, tie it up, and throw it away. So now we can start cleaning the guitar. First thing I'd like to do is to apply some F1 oil, this one, on the fretboard. So don't forget, shake it first. These things are really good for lubricating nice dried fretboards, but I don't recommend you using this every time you make a string change. Probably use it every 3 to 4 months, or maybe 6 on a string change, because if you keep lubricating the fretboard, this one, the oil will go inside under the frets. So when it gets saturated, that's the time you can use your fingernail to pull out the fret. I've seen it. It's not nice, and it's very hard to refret again because I have to put naphtha on the area so it will evaporate, get all the gunk out, so the board can dry up again. So that's the only time I can do refrets again. So anyway, back to this one. So you apply it directly. This is how I do it. Okay, I just put a line on all frets, until the very last fret there. Then you just use your finger. You can use a cloth or the one I've been telling you. You can use this one, the 4 frets, but I prefer to use my finger so it can be evenly spread and it can go deep inside. nice wood grains. You just really work it.
Circular, up and down. There you go.
So we let this sit, I'll say like 2 minutes. So let's pretend this is like 2 minutes. Then you get your rag, then you wipe it off. There you go, there you go. Then you can get those gunk out. Okay, the fretboard is starting to look alive again. And it smells good. Now we clean the body. So with your other rag, I'm going to use this one from Nomad, the guitar detailer. You can use this one for matte finish and gloss finishes. So this is pretty good. Awesome stuff. Shake, 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 shake. 3 squirts. 1, 2, 3. That's good. Well, that's all you need. Then wipe over. Get all those ugly smudges out. Let me go over the pickups as well. Get those dirt and sweat and saliva, whatever. Clean, clean, clean. Getting those in between them knobs. Yeah, baby. So, yeah. Looks good already. Shiny, shiny. Flip the back. Get the back as well, because the back has to look nice too. So you fold your towel, spray 3, 1, 2, 3, and wipe. Wipe it really. And you can also go over the neck to get, that's where all our sweat and whatnot gets sticks. It's kind of a nasty feeling, so just wipe it down. And smell. It smells good. Now let's put the strings. Okay, now we're gonna get our new strings in. So I'm gonna be using some Dunlops 946. Get it out. Cut. So get the string. Wait, it's a color code. So gold is the 6, black is no, silver is the 6, black and gold. Okay, silver, put it in, photo and dirt.
And that is, yep, okay. And the string. Next, the double strings. Color boards, same silver is the 3rd. And black is the B string. And gold is the high E string. Alright. And now the string still alright.
Now let's get this thing out of the way. Okay, so this is how we begin. You pull the string straight. Oh, before that, we're gonna shine our frets. I forgot about that. We're gonna shine it first. Sorry about that. Forgot that. So you got your large one, then you put it over. So you put some on your rag, then just put back and forth, back and forth. If you get some there, it's okay. You can wipe it off. Back and forth, back and forth. A little goes a long way. Those black residue, yep, that's dirty frets. That we're done. So we're done using the frying. And just clean up the board again. Take off this extra that's got in the fretboard. Wipe clean. There. Next, we use the tune it. So we gotta lubricate the nut. So the tune it comes with 2 spreaders. So what you do, you push it so some will come out, and then you with a tip, or you can insert as well. Then you just go through the nut one by one, spread it evenly. And put a little more, so it will spread in those nut slots. There you go. Simple as that. So tune it. You can get those at Guitar Pusher. Okay. Okay, we're back now again. Pre-string. So you pull the string straight, insert it in the hole. Okay, gotta fix this camera for you guys. Sorry about that. Insert in the hole. Pull straight, make everything tight, then lock. Don't touch it, just leave it alone. Do all the strings next. Same process. Insert, make sure they're straight, make the holes line up on the nut slots. Pull, then lock. Last 2. B. And the high E. So how tight? When you put it inside, finger tight first. Finger tight to lock. And then just 1 extra notch to lock it. Then what I do now, so the strings are in, you pull it up a bit, and my rule of thumb, never cut the strings immediately near the end. Why is that? Because when you tune the strings, the tension will start to pull back. So there are times your lock, it will slide. So you just have to keep the strings as long. So I just cut this much only at first. So I'll have some slack to play with in case it starts to slide. And never tighten the locks because they will cut the strings. And you wasted money on the strings. So now we pull these up, then we start to give tension to it. The only time you cut the strings is when the strings don't go out of tune anymore. Then you pull on the string just to stretch it out. Now it's out of tune again. Then you pull it again. This is almost stable. Okay, it's not losing its tuning. Pull on this a bit. It goes flat. Pull again, just a bit. Check. Again. Now it's stable. All the strings do the same thing. You gotta stretch it. Okay, so if you're confident that it's a go, then you can cut the strings. Cut. I forgot to put this. Well, never mind. I'll just use it some other time. I'll just put my fret wrap, my Groove Gear fret wrap, because it looks so cool. Nice bandana. You can also find this in Guitar Pusher. So let's plug her in, check her out, and we're back. So after I turned on the camera, I had to stretch the strings a little bit more. So now they're pretty good and in shape. So why do I like locking tuners? For one thing, I like it because of their stability, keep things in tune, and string changes are a breeze. So you just like I break a string, for example, in a gig. Hopefully, when the pandemic is done, I break a string, so your roadie will come running to you to get a guitar. So he'll loosen the tuner, get the lock, loosen the lock, get the string out, put a new string, put it straight, lock, tune, stretch it a bit, stretch, you're done. It's that quick. There were people who asked me, is it okay to put a wrap around, a string wrap around the tuner peg? Well, the thing is, it defeats the purpose of having a locking tuner if you're going to string up like a conventional tuner. And thus, you might also end up destroying the tuner, because the peg is so short. So once the string goes around, it's pushing the tuner out. Eventually, you end up breaking the tuner. So like that's like 5,000 pesos or 6,000 pesos down the drain. It depends on what brand. So the one in the Ormsby, these look like hip shots, but it says Ormsby, but these are hip shots. So those are good brands, but you can get graphic ratio tuners, Guitar Pusher. So those are really, I have those on my other guitars. I really love graphic. So anyway, someone asked me about, are the locking tuners you see in Lazada or Shopee any good? Because they are very, very cheap. See, they're less than 1,000 pesos. Well, I'll be honest. No. Why? It's a hit or miss. If you buy it and you have no problems with it, good for you, lucky you. But say 4 out of 10 that buy those tuners, they end up with the treble strings not catching the strings on the locks. They slide out. So they end up using it like a regular tuner instead. So it defeats the purpose of having a locking tuner. So if I were you, my suggestion, save up. Buy quality branded tuners. So you'll not have a headache. Especially you're doing that very nice guitar solo on stage when the pandemic is done. And then you bend and you go out of tune. And it's gonna be posted on Facebook or YouTube, Instagram. Everybody will see it. He's playing out of tune. It's not your fault. It's the tuner's fault. So buy branded. Save up. Get good quality equipment. Basically, that's just my philosophy. I've been through a lot. I bought those cheap ones, and I thought buying another cheap one would help it. No, it's just making a bigger hole in my wallet. So save up, bam, install the new tuners. It's a godsend. So basically, that's just my little philosophy when it comes to gear. Try to save up. Well, anyway, this is it for now. Just like to say thank you for watching my videos. I hope all of you are doing well. Take care of yourself. Be healthy always. Because bawal magkasakit para makabili ng gamit. Take care. Your roadie comes running to you. Give the guitar. He put the string inside. I mean, get the old